I'm gonna call the $5, the $8 re-raise here, position with Jack 10. We just have a hand that like can make really, really big hands versus this guy, so we're gonna call and try and make a flush or a straight. Try to fold out Ace Jack Ace King there. Jack 9 here. It limps. It's a limp pot, right? Yeah. So we'll lead out here. We got another Bovada table off screen. Standard GTO play with the A5, yeah, for sure. Super standard GTO play. Narrows doesn't fold to 3 bets a lot, so we're just gonna call the 7-5. Bit concerned about this 7 on here after 2 flats. A lot of hands that we beat though: King Queen, King 9, Queen 8, stuff like that. So we're not in too much trouble, but I don't think we can get a lot of value if we bet again. Can we value bet this? The 8-8, Ace 8. I'm gonna just try and get the showdown here. If I had a bigger ace, I'd probably value bet it. Probably gonna call here since we do have straight outs, and Yahoo 2 doesn't bluff a lot, but we should be good with Ace 8. Yep. Now Yahoo 2D. What is 2D tootin' on? I think considering the clubs and all the draws that I mentioned before that missed, I think we can call here. Although Yahoo 2D doesn't bluff very often, this is a spot where I am a little bit suspicious, and I do think I want to call. Because I don't know if he calls with the 7. Oh, I didn't even think about like the made straight. That makes sense. I got tooted. Got a good equity with this bluff here with the overcard and opening a straight draw. Calling to this gutter on a paired board with 2 people to act behind and the guy leading into 3 people. It's not a good idea. 10s here. So he has 8-5 again. I'm going to start timing down a little bit more. Here, I'm a bit concerned because I think he's the type of player that's going to do more stupid stuff along the lines of flatting way too wide instead of like min 4 betting like this. So how do I want to proceed is the question. Do I want to flat or do I want to re-raise? Flatting is kind of vulnerable, but I think flatting is probably best. Could be a great flop for me if he has queens or jacks because it might slow everything down, which would be great. Super concerned about running into aces up here. This guy's a huge nit. And we might be good here versus quite a lot of stuff. Can we get value from like, I don't think there's a lot of value in betting. You could have 8-9, 8-7 and just get the showdown. I'm a bit concerned if he bets. So we were saved by not going all in, thank goodness. I am a little bit concerned about F&T here, but if he does have jacks or queens, I think he definitely gets it in now. I'm pretty sure it's aces, but I think we have to... it's tough. Jacks, it doesn't matter. If he has jacks, we would have gotten it in on the turn anyway. I mean on the flop anyway, so it doesn't make a difference about jamming or not jamming. Hopefully has ace king here. Are there more combos of ace king than aces? Since I have kings covered? Oh, gross. So gross. What a gross situation. Well, we got it in good. It's a gigantic favorite. $460 pot, $450 pot. Pretty nasty. It's just the way to start the day, my mans. My peeps. Probably leaves too in a second. So gross. Yeah, but Votto's not hitting and running, which is pretty nice. He did defend that that 3-bet with 8-5, so we're gonna start 3-betting much lighter for value. That's one adjustment that we're gonna make versus this guy. Here, he would have bluffed diamonds at some point. He should have bet the queen on the flop, ace on the turn. So I think we're probably good most of the time. Try and make it look like a steal. Hopefully he calls the worst 7 or a 5 or a 3. It's like the only hand he can have. 8s, 9s, and 10s. The only things that really beat us, I guess. Call with ace queen here. Running quite bad, guys. Let's see how we're going to lose this one, shall we? Shall we, shall we? All right, we got top pair, or second pair, second kicker, second pair, top kicker. Check it. Well, 2 pair has now become not that great. We're gonna bet for value, try to get value from like club draws, smaller 2 pair, pair plus flush draw. Top pair, top kicker that just doesn't believe us. Here we're gonna get value with ace queen. I'm gonna call with ace deuce, a little tilty call, but not as bad as it seems. This check raise is pretty nasty. I think it's just almost always a 5. Could be clubs though, honestly. 8 ace of clubs. That's such a specific. I guess any club combo that has an 8 in it. Tough though. What calls the flop with an 8? Yeah, that's almost certainly a straight. It's close. It's too big a bet, I think, to find out, really. I wish there was a time bank on this site. Pretty gross. Pretty gross day. Start of the day. Where are we at here? We are at negative 146. Our EV is at almost 300. At least we're winning an EV, I guess, right? Just gotta find out where to spend. How do I spend EV? I'm gonna go to the EV store. If I could go to the EV store, I'd be a gazillionaire. Does this guy fold his C-bets a lot? We're gonna check back. We have this board so crushed. Well, that sucks because now we chop with any other ace. Just gonna let him try and. Can we push off? Let's make it look like we're pushing off a chop here. Big overbet, give him the call thinking that we're trying to push off of a chop. Wait for it. There it is. I'll see you guys in the chat. So gross. Oh, vomit. Alright, I gotta log out of whatever Twitch I'm on here. Pretty gross start to the day. Boutros. This dude is way too nitty. We're going to fold the king deuce. Probably should bet the 9-8, but I'm not sure. I was timing out, so I didn't want to. Now we can definitely bet it. It's Yahoo 2D. We should just always be blocking Yahoo 2D. Oof. 4 may be good. Hopefully someone has ace high. Nope. Pretty good flop for ace queen against our friend, the suck out artist. Like I said, value betting this guy super light. Maybe even check raise here, actually. Close. All right, let's see here. I am a tad bit concerned that he's going to fold because of a lot of stuff. You can have like 8-5, for example. It's good. Well, that pretty much ruins our action. I say we try and get bet small. See if we'll raise bluff us. Yeah. All right, let's log in here. Do I play pool? Hell yeah, I play pool. I love playing pool, man. Pool's like, so I got started gambling, playing pool. I would say that I'm okay at pool. I finished like 4th in the Southeast Open Amateur Tour once, but that was like kind of a joke because I got lucky. But I'm pretty good. I'm not a badass. I used to be much better. I'm okay. Let's check out this chat and see if it's working now. Check. Got 3 tables of Bovada going. All full stack regs, I think. Except for this guy on the bottom left, he's a fish. All right, now we'll close the stream. I hope I'm like registering as Covino now. Love pool. Should be good here with the Jack 10. Can we value bet it? I think so. If we get raised, it's pretty nasty. I'll drag the Bovada tables over if Jack 4 fold, 3's fold. Queen 9. We're gonna make it bigger, I think. This guy's defending a lot, so if we have like something that's like in the top part of our range, I think making it bigger might be a pretty good idea. We got a re-raise from a guy who just doesn't seem to be re-raising a lot. His 3-bet's 3%.